Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm Diane Lupo of Inner Voice Reiki. Well, I thought we'd start this year off by getting a glimpse of what's ahead of us financially, business, career-wise, anything to do with money matters. So here we go. I'm going to first ask you to make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can be in tune whenever I do a live and you can get on board. And if you need any information about energy or Reiki or anything about life, I've lived enough of it now to have a little bit of good advice. So here we go. I'm starting with Capricorn. I'm going to do all 12, and I will timestamp this. So if you want to push ahead to your sign, go right ahead. But it is interesting how I did a group of different readings this morning for 4 or 5 different people. And it was so interesting that the same theme was throughout all of them. So I believe it's a message for all of us. Okay, so here we go. I brought Archangel Gabriel Oracle cards. I brought the Life Purpose cards if you need help with career. Angels Lucky Numbers. And my tarot cards, my Radley Valentine favorite tarot cards. I'm going to put this green crystal right here, green aventurine. And first I'll choose for Capricorn. So what advice would Gabriel give Capricorn for the year ahead for business, career, financials, anything to do with money matters? Could be real estate, could be career changes. What advice does Gabriel have for Capricorn? And I do include the shuffle, but feel free to move ahead. 3 cards from Gabriel. And yes, I'm putting all the cards upright because we want the best information. Life purpose. What should Capricorn know? What should Capricorn know about their life purpose right now for this year, 2025, which is a 9 year. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 5 is 9. Things are coming to completion. Things are coming to fruition. There are great possibilities ahead. So with the 10, the 10 next year. Here we go. I didn't cut that time. I always cut. I didn't cut that time. Interesting, Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is usually really good with money. In fact, they're an earth sign, so they're usually very good with managing money, handling money. This is an angel number card, so maybe if you need a little extra luck, and 3 tarot cards. And as we go, now that I've done the first one, I will speed the process up so we can move right along with each sign. And again, take what resonates with you and leave the rest right here on my table. I don't mind. 3 cards from the tarot card. So here we go, Capricorn. Your very first card from Gabriel is media. So use social media, or maybe if you have a business, maybe you need to up your advertising, but media is the way for you to promote your business, your finances, make more connections in the future. Perhaps it's maybe getting onto LinkedIn. If you're looking for a job, get into LinkedIn, or put some queries out there on some of the great sites available to people looking for work, Fiverr, or if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a musician, there are sites for you. If you're an artist, there are sites for you. So use the media and use it wisely. Put your best foot forward, your best face forward, and don't hold back. Let if you're searching for a job, or if you're looking for new clients, Gabriel, you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. Your second card is detox time. Release toxins from your body. Why is something like this in a reading about money? Well, I'll tell you why. Because our chakras, right, if they're not clear and fully functioning, operating, spinning as they should, we create resistance and we create blocks. Money is energy. So anything that blocks the energy, creates resistance to the energy, will slow down your money flow, will slow down your clientele, will slow down the prospects coming in. So detox time, get yourself together, maybe before you get onto social media, you want to look at what your daily habits are and make some improvements there. Listen and express your inner truth. You know, are you doing what you love? Are you loving what you do? That's it. Go inside, figure it out. If you are in a job that you really don't like, now is the time to make that change. But the only way you'll know for sure is if you go within and find the answers. Look, I'm going to give you information that my energy is pulling out with the universal energy there, but you have the greatest access to what's coming if you would just listen. Listen to your inner voice, name of my Reiki practice. Just putting that out there. Yeah, look at that. Heart's desire. So your life purpose is to be doing what you love, loving what you do. What are your talents? What are your gifts? What do you love spending time doing? That's what you're going to be making money at. And your angels and your guides are not only helping you putting the right people in place, getting the timeline set up. You know, perfect timing is divine timing. It's also about helping you realize what those dreams are and supporting you in that process. Our angels and guides are always helping us just look for the signs, the numbers. What are the numbers? The numbers are 1010, woo, 1010. That's exciting. Okay, that's exciting. Spiritual awareness is opening up to you. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure and your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Wow, that's a strong message. And pay attention, you might be seeing that number in checks, in pay stubs, on license plates, house numbers, a business number. So pay attention to what is around in your environment. How are the angels talking to you? Also, 1010 is about growth. So maybe you're already in something you love, you're doing what you like, but it just hasn't expanded the way you want it to. Now is the time. This is the time for growth. Now the tarot cards, step away from drama. Don't let anybody or anything slow you down. Take the high road in conversations. Release the situations that really aren't about you. You know, don't get caught up in other people's gossip or I have a problem with this. You know, well, let them handle it. If they have a problem, let them be in charge of it. Let them handle it. The Lovers, balance. This is really about your heart's desire. I feel this all through. You know, it is about your heart's desire. Coming into alignment with what you truly love to do. You know, I wasn't a little girl sitting on my piano bench at 3 years old saying, I can't wait to finish all this music stuff because I want to be a card reader. I never said those words at all, but here I am and I'm having a ball. I'm loving it. It's part of my life. It's part of who I am. It's not who I am. It's not all I want to do, but it is fun. It has been a lot of fun. Oh, and again with the media, so the Knight of Swords is coming in. You will get some response from media. You will get some feedback and make connections on media. So whoever it is you need to meet, whoever it is you need to help you to move forward, they're there. They're on social media, and it does have an energy of its own. So maybe do some advertising, do some interaction with groups of like-minded people, and you'll be surprised how it will grow. So good luck, Capricorn. I'll be doing more readings about finances as we move forward because, you know, let's face it, everybody is interested in career, love, and finances. That's what it is. So here we go. Next sign is Aquarius. Now I know quite a few Aquarians, so I know they are listening and they are paying attention to this. So Aquarius, here we go. Ooh. And I'm not doing underlying card. That would be for underlying cards would be for a more in-depth reading. Agent or manager. So Aquarius, see how I'm going to speed up the process now. agent or manager, it would behoove you to think about this, and perhaps whatever it is you're working at, or your craft or your career, it would help to get someone of great expertise. Maybe perhaps it's a mentor, not a manager. Perhaps it's someone who already has a business up and running like the one you want to succeed in. So it's a good conversation to have, and your work will expand when you put it into that advanced knowledge, okay, of what you're doing. Daily practice. Now, I think this is funny because I have a son who's an Aquarian and he's a drummer, and this is your reading, my son. This is really good for you. Daily practice. Of course, I know he practices daily. He's very diligent about working hard. So whether you're a musician, an artist, or an accountant, or a retail salesperson, look, every day set some goals for yourself, so you can be a little bit better than you were yesterday. Or take a good look in what are the areas you need to improve in. And it's that mindset, it's the mindset of daily practice that will help move you forward. Editor, and don't be afraid to change the way you're doing things. Maybe it worked up till now, but I don't know, you need a little tweaking. So edit. Don't be afraid to edit. If you are a writer, take a look. Is the book too long? Is the podcast, or the blog too many adjectives, too many personal references? Take a look at what you're doing, the way you're practicing, the environment you're practicing in, or the environment you're working in, and see what needs to be fixing. Maybe it's your room. So my room, looking at it here now, I usually have my screen up so you don't see my books and my crystals and my other cards. And I think I'm going to edit that because it just looks too busy. I like the calm of my white screen here. So that's editing, okay? Life purpose. So what truly is the life purpose of Aquarian? And it might not be certainly for all Aquarians, but hopefully we'll get a message for someone out there. If you're saying, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I know people in their 60s who never figured it out. They said, well, I became a plumber because I didn't know what else to do, or I became a teacher because I didn't know, what I was really good at. So let's see, Aquarius, what would be the right message for you to move you along for life purpose? You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Nutrition. That's interesting. No matter what field you're in, you're a human being, you have to eat. So perhaps part of your purpose, it has a connection to nutrition, and it might not be food itself. It could be vitamins and supplements. It could be working out. It could be meditation. Expand your mind. When you're getting a card reading, sometimes the message, don't pigeonhole it. Look at the big picture and see how it could be applied in your life. Or perhaps you need to improve your nutrition yourself so that you can do a better job at what it is you're doing or what it is you want to do. Angel number guidance, let's see. Interesting. Guidance. 0, 0, 0. 3 zeros. I've been seeing a lot of zeros on license plates. So you have full support of the divine. Wow. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning where one cycle ends and another begins. I did a general reading for everyone's sign. It's on my YouTube channel, and I do know that Aquarians, you have quite a year ahead of you. So stay very focused on what you want. Now the tarot. What guidance do you have for Aquarius? What guidance do you have for Aquarius? I can see why. I was only going to do 7 cards, and then I said, well, maybe just 5. Now I'm doing 8. I can see why I was thinking smaller might be better for you guys, but information is always good. And perhaps there's a word you just heard or a story you just heard that is relating to your life. Aquarius, it's time for this year, everything is coming full circle. In your life, look at the world. It's just everything is coming in, right? It may take till the end of the year. It may take till the end of the month. I don't know. Depends on how far along you are on your journey and where you are with all of their suggestions. However, beautiful balance of, your money, your love life, your career, your health, um, your life, your purpose in life. Everything's coming into full balance. I felt, I just heard, like, be you, Aquarius. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. You're holding the energy of the world. You're holding the energy of the universe, and you have divine backing. So don't hold back on who you are. Stay true to yourself and be very proud of your accomplishments. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. It's time to move forward. It is time for big life changes, and it's time for you to move forward. So whether it's leaving one job to go to another, leaving a home to go to a new home or a new state, a new country, you are on the move this year, Aquarian, and be open to the change. Remember, daily practice, stay focused on the outcome you desire. It is within your reach. Just don't work too hard, okay? Don't work too hard. I know you really want to. Aquarius has a fire in their belly this year, and I felt them energetically. And even when I look at the readings I did, they have the most views. So I know Aquarians are really paying attention. They're ready to go for it. And I have to tell you, just make sure you take that time, and perhaps that's what daily practice and nutrition are all about. Take some time to nurture yourself, Aquarian, because that's the most important aspect of anything you do, is how you're presenting yourself to the world and how you're feeling, your health, your wellness, okay? So you want to be in full force energy. Woo, good for you. Now we're coming up on my sign, Pisces. So let's see what's going on with that. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. We've had a lot of ups and downs where finances are concerned. So mostly downs. So let's see if things are changing for Pisces. Now, Pisces, we have the two fish going in different directions. We're usually pretty good with money, but sometimes we're not. Sometimes we overspend or we give it away. That's a big problem with Pisces. We love the humanitarian aspect of money. You have to remember it's an energy, and you have to honor the energy. And with abundance, it's give and take. You do want to be generous, but to the right degree. So let's see what Gabriel has to say to Pisces about finances, career, luck, money. Let's see. Time management. Yes, guilty, Your Honor. Time management. Well, we're Pisces. We daydream. We go out there. We have to, because part of us is there, and we have that strong connection with spirit. And so time management, again, release the people and situations who hold you back, the phone conversations, the tedious little memes that people send you that, do you have time to really watch 50 memes in a day, video things? No, pay attention to your future. What is the outcome you desire? And focus on the outcome you desire. Time management. The distractions in life are just that, they're distractions. And sometimes they're good. I did a reading for a gentleman the other day, and I said, you have to daydream more. You have to play more. You have to just go out. Don't have the earbuds in listening to a TED Talk. No. Listen to the birds. Listen to the trees. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Get grounded. So I feel for Pisces, groundedness is an important aspect of time management. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honors. That's important for every sign, that you receive some kind of validation, like, yay, you're doing a good job. Yes. You are, you are worth the money that you charge. So this is coming to you, Pisces. You've worked pretty much under the radar for a while now. So it's time to receive that recognition. I'm going to push this forward just for 1 second. I see my cord. I don't want to lose you in the middle of this. Okay. There we go. So recognition is coming to you, and your accomplishments are reaching people they are meant to reach. And that's a big aspect. We were blocked a lot in the last few years. Resistance was incredible. Not just Pisces, all of us were. Okay, there were anyone who was trying to do good or trying to do spiritual work. Oh my God, we kept getting pushed back, pushed back, pushed back. But now Gabriel is saying the blocks are lifted. So no excuses, no more excuses. We can go forward. The obstacles from before are lifted away. We are to go forward with our hopes, our dreams, our desires, our humanitarian work. Whatever it is you're doing, Pisces, maybe you're in fashion, maybe you're in music or art, whatever it is you're doing, know it has a purpose. You wouldn't be given a talent for something if it didn't have a purpose, if it didn't serve a purpose. So this is the year to really put yourself out there. Life purpose, environmentalist. Ooh. You are an earth angel, Pisces, and you were born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So, okay, so I got into Reiki, and, the first reason I got into Reiki was for my cat, and the second was for my husband, and then it went on and on and on. It grew into a beautiful practice. It grew into a beautiful life for me. And that's something you have to figure out. How do your gifts resonate with what's outside? Okay, what's around you? Now, perhaps you work in a cubicle. I know a Piscean who's an accountant, and she's a fabulous accountant. But she spends most of her day in one of those white gray cubicles, and it blows my mind. However, what is she doing on the weekend? She's out for hikes. She's running. She's doing, she skis in the winter. So find your niche, right, with the environment. Find out what helps you stay calm, stay centered, stay focused. Perhaps it's playing with crystals, okay? Perhaps it's working with plants. Whatever it is, it will help ground you for what you need to do in your work, okay? Pisces, I feel like you really need it now too. I don't know where you're listening from, and if you want, please put that in the comments. But whatever the weather is, if it's snowing, get out in the snow. If it's beautiful and sunny, get out in the sun. Appreciate the seasons, appreciate the weather even, because it always has a lesson, and it always has a way of invigorating us. It really does. Your angel number is 143. Well, 1 is new beginnings, 4 is the angel number, and 3 is, the Holy Trinity, divination, being aligned with being on the right spiritual, being on the right path, being aligned with spirit to fulfill your destiny. So 143, life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Perfect card for this financial reading. I love it. And now the tarot. I love it. I've been feeling the changes coming. I read it in our January reading. I will be doing some long-term readings, long-range readings for the year, overall for the year, career for the year, or by month. So check those out as we go. I will spend as much time as I can as I improve my time management. Hopefully, I will get more YouTube videos up on a more regular basis. That is my hope and my dream, okay? Okay, Pisces. Pisces, what advice does the tarot, I have to put that card on top for you. Oh, yes, The blocks are lifted. The Six of Swords is saying we are moving ahead. We are moving in the right direction. We're moving to calmer waters. The resistance is dissipated. The dark clouds are behind us. And whether it's you alone or you with your family or you with a few friends, you are moving forward to calmer waters and more defined areas of your career. Oh, took me a little to get that out because I was hearing a few things at the same time. Defined areas of your career. So I feel like Pisces is branching out into other things this year. So allow that to happen, right? Because the blocks are lifted. So allow that to happen and see where it brings you. Don't be so set in your ways you can't bend a little or change course a little bit. The main key is your communication. It's your year to communicate clearly. And I don't just mean with your customers or your clients or your representatives or whoever you're dealing with. I also mean with your angels, your guides, your spirits, your wisdom keepers, the Akashic record keepers. Let them know what you need to move forward. Ask for help when you need it. That is important. Ooh. Prosperity lies ahead, Pisces. This is going to be a great year. And I feel that I've been feeling after April, we really begin to feel it. Like it's a little herky-jerky until then, the energy, but I feel that once April comes about, we are setting course. This is all about prosperity from past decisions. This is about really being aligned with your life purpose and source, and being aligned with your angels and guides, the wisdom keepers. So listen, pay attention to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. Trust the judgment, the guidance and the judgment within, but trust the guidance you're getting from within. Remember the environment, not only to take care of it, nurture it, but to use it to nurture self and time management. Yes, your kudos are coming because the blocks are being lifted. Woo! Aries. Aries is next. Aries, Aries, Aries. I don't know too many Aries, interestingly enough. I did have a few in my life who passed on, but I don't really meet a lot of Aries. It's interesting. And I noticed that some card readers just read for certain signs that they feel aligned to. As a Pisces, I feel like, I have to read for everybody. I can't just pick Aquarius because they're popular and go with that, although it might be the smart thing to do. But if I work my time management properly, I will be able to reach more people this way and help more people this way. So classes, Aries, it's time for you to either hone your skills, hone your craft, take some classes, brush up on something, get that other certificate, get the next degree, move forward, okay? It's time to teach, or to be the one in the teaching role. You have a lot of success so far, Aries. I feel that you haven't had the blocks perhaps that I felt from Sag, or I felt from Cancer or Pisces, but I do feel, gratitude. You've had a little easier time of it, and here we go, gratitude. Yes, you're in a good position for moving ahead in whatever it is your chosen path is, but they want you to go further. They want you to expand. So how do you do that? When you want to expand, first you have to open up those chakras, remember? And the easiest way to do that is with gratitude. So open all your chakras with gratitude. If something good happens, say, yes, thank you, universe. Keep it coming. I want more of this great feeling. Or if you find $10 on the ground, say, thank you, universe. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I want more and bigger, but keep it coming. I'm so grateful. You attract more blessings when you appreciate what's in front of you and who is in front of you. Wow, that was strong. Somebody was like, stop talking. No, appreciate who is in front of you. So who do I need to appreciate who's in front of me, right? Allow yourself to receive. That's the other thing, Aries. You're pretty self-sufficient and you like to keep to yourself, but it's also important that you learn to not only open your heart chakra, but to open your throat chakra and say yes. Say yes when someone wants to give you help. Say yes. Excuse me. When someone wants to give you some advice from their experience, say yes. Open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending you. Allow yourself to receive. Ask for help. That is such a beautiful card. And humility is always good, Aries. I don't know why I needed to say that to you, but I did. So there. A little humility goes a long way. Life purpose. What life purpose? What do you want to tell those in Aries who haven't found their path yet, who haven't answered a call yet or felt the calling? What do you have to say to Aries? Let's see. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Interesting. You know, it's interesting how spirit works. So someone out there is really contemplating, do I go back to school or do I go teach? Am I going, maybe you're a librarian. However, maybe you're an accountant. Maybe you work in a bank. Aries, it's time for you to not hide your gifts or not diminish your gifts, but to own your gifts and to put yourself out there. And you're never at your pinnacle. Some people think, I'm the smartest one in the room, or I'm already smart. I don't need to learn anymore. I already know what I'm doing. I've heard musicians say, I'm the best singer around. I've heard people say that right to my face, like I'm so good at what I do. And they sing out of tune or their meter is off. So sometimes allowing yourself to receive a little criticism and then do a little introspection, it might be a good thing. So there's that humility. That's where the humility comes in. Okay, ooh. I'm going to put those aside because I've got one in my hand and it's a good one. 999, release. You have a different reading here. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. So 999, angel whispers. This is exciting for you. I feel that you are already in some level of success. However, don't get stuck there. There's more for you. They're telling you there's more for you. Be open to it and let go of thinking that, this is it. This is as far as I'm going to go. Nope, you're meant to do more. You're meant to grow more. You're meant to give more, Aries. That's another thing I'm hearing. So with the gratitude, I feel like you have to give more. I don't want to feel like I'm being hard on Aries, but I do feel that your wisdom can be of benefit to more people if you would just share it. I have to shuffle this a little bit more. Aries. Cut. Oh, same, all that shuffling. I get the same first card. You too are moving ahead. The blocks are lifted and you're going to where it's a more, oh my gosh, look at that. They stayed together. Communicate clearly. Really allow yourself to remain objective, okay, about where your career is going and how it's going to happen. The obstacles that are in front of you are almost smoke screens. They're almost like not real. They're not brick walls. Like Pisces had a lot of brick walls. Libra had a lot of brick walls last year. I don't feel that from you. I feel like you're moving ahead. Great communication. The end of challenging times, And also that could mean, oh, it all stayed together. You're the same as Pisces. Look at that. Look at that. Great, great abundance coming from the choices you've made in the past. So I feel that so far of the signs I've read, you are closest to achieving what you set out to achieve. I'm going to separate those guys just to make sure. They seem to really want to stay together. So what comes after Aries? Taurus. Now, I have read for a lot of Taurians this past month, and patience is all I keep hearing. Patience, please. Their readings will knock your socks off, but it's like they have to wait for it. And Taurians wait. They do. They want it now. They want results. And it's not happening this year, Taurians. You have to be patient. So let's see what they're saying about your finances and money. Let's see what they're saying about your finances and money and career. Speeches and speaking. So you have the wisdom of the ages, Taurus. So get talking about yourself. It could be teaching. It could be entrepreneurial. You're the CEO. You're the business person. You're head of human resources. You're communicating for the boss, or you are the boss communicating to people beneath you. But or maybe you're an artist, a musician, or a singer, or a writer. You have messages to give to others. But I also feel this is about your inner dialogue. Okay, it's how you talk to yourself. So how are you talking to yourself? Are you positive? Are you your own best cheerleader? Get going. Yeah, journaling. A big part of your creative process, or even if you don't have a creative bone in your body, and I know I have a friend who's a Taurus, and she doesn't think she's very creative, but she's very creative. She doesn't realize it in ways that, the artist or the musician might not be. She thinks her way around situations, around problems. So for you, a good method to keep that energy flowing in working your way through problems, resistance, blocks, new possibilities would be to journal, to write things down. I know Taurians love lists. They love making lists. So why not journal your feelings, your ideas, your plans, your dreams, your ambitions, your goals? Journaling can really boost your confidence. And if you are writing a book, what did I just hear? I heard less intellect, more inner voice. Let it just flow out. Don't be contrived in what you put on paper. Let it flow. Let it be from the divine. Listen only to love. There you go. Thank you for the validation. Listen only to love. Listen to those divine words coming through you, not to you. Okay? This is also not getting distracted, like Pisces are always distracted. Don't allow fear or worry or time. I know Taurians, time is like, they have to know what time, and they want things done by a certain time. So dates and times are important. They're great secretaries. They're great organizers, but they want you to listen only to love. So tune out of the earthly boundaries for a little bit and just get out there and daydream a little bit, connect to source, and feel it. Feel your path. Maybe you won't see it. Maybe you can't define it, but you will feel your path. You will feel when it's right. Life purpose for Taurus. Life purpose for Taurus. So your reading is a little different. They want you to tap in more. Okay, they really do. They want you to tap in to your inner self a little bit more, and make sure that you're paying attention to how your inner dialogue is going. And how you talk to yourself is so important. Life purpose. Children. Children are your life purpose. Whether you have a family, you have your own children, you're a teacher, you're a mentor, You are meant to be a mentor. You know, if anyone could be a great mentor, it would be a Taurus because they're so organized. You know, they have it together, like Virgos. You know, they really get it all together. It looks good on paper, but your guidance is to listen more to the heart chakra. You know, let it speak, and to share your gifts. Share your gifts. Share your gifts. And children, what age are children? Sometimes children are your friends. I have some friends in their 70s who are children. So share your gifts and involve them in what you're doing. Tell them how you do it. You know, share your process. Your process is very interesting, Taurus. So share your process. Oh, 222, believe. Believe. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. Breathe, rest, and reset. And now your tarot cards. What do you have to say to Taurus about career, finances, and money? You'll be seeing 222 a lot. License plates, checks, signs, addresses. So let that, you know, when you're asking about your money, your career, you know, is today a lucky day? Maybe 222 can guide you there. Yeah, stop worrying about money. You worrying creates resistance, creates blocks. So this 5 is telling you to let go of the fear and the worry about money because you're just manifesting your resistance that doesn't need to be there. Wise counsel. Ooh. And Taurus and tarot cards, this is the Hierophant. So this could be the big business, the big corporation. This could also be getting together with a group of like-minded people, your Sangha, your tribe. Okay, maybe you're not meant to do it alone, but you're meant to have people around you or a team. So pay attention to that as you're moving forward. Oh, and the King of Pentacles. So here's the Earth sign. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And the King is saying, you know, in a very gentle voice. So this could be a boss, or you could be the king. But they get their point across. They're very defined. They're very, you know, congenial to a point. As long as you're obeying the rules, they'll be very congenial to you. So what is this advice for you? The advice for you is to let you know that the outcome for the year should be a very, very good financial year. A very good financial year. Whether you work for a great boss who gives you a raise, you are the boss, you're an entrepreneur, you're bringing in money, or you just worked really hard at your job and you brought in great abundance this year. So by the end of the year, because remember, patience, 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 Taurus, things are looking good. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I'll switch to another video for the next 6 signs. So here we go, Gemini. Gemini, what is in store for Gemini with luck, money, career, finances, business, entrepreneurship? What's going on with how should Gemini be looking at their money? Journaling. So you too, it's about writing, whether you're writing music, you're writing, you know, you're very creative. You're a little, you remind me of Pisces, where you can get out there too. You get great ideas while you're driving down those country roads. So be sure to write them down. Your dreams are phenomenal, Gemini. So make sure you write them down. The more you put things on paper, the more you increase the flow of the creativity. Be sure to take care of yourself. This is very blatant. Some of the signs got a little hint with diet, exercise, nature, holistic. means this is telling you to nurture yourself. Make sure you pay attention to your downtime. Make it important. Okay, you can't keep going, going, going. Although I feel you have a lot of energy this year, I want you to make sure you build in time to nurture yourself. Perfectionism. Do not let perfectionism halt getting your projects out, or getting your resume out, or getting your song out, or getting your piece of art out, or getting your book out. Make sure you reach a point where you're comfortable with it, and then let it go. Ask your guides. Look for your angel number to give you that. Okay, you're done. You can polish something to a point where you actually rub the sheen off of it. The organic, genuine, beautiful aspect of it gets tarnished a little bit because you've overdone it. So keep it real, keep it organic. Life purpose. What is the life purpose of Gemini? What is the life purpose of Gemini? Life purpose for Gemini. Life purpose for Gemini. Spiritual teacher. You are a healer, Gemini, and it doesn't matter what you do, where you work. You could be, a fragrance lady on the retail floor. You can be working in a bookstore. You can be an accountant. You can be a plumber, and you may. I had a floor man who worked here at my house, who had so much wisdom, and I had such wonderful conversations with him about life. So part of your calling, Gemini, no matter what work you do, is that you are a healer. People gravitate to you because you're very open and you're a little avant-garde, right? So you heal with your words, you heal with your presence, you even heal with your wardrobe. The colors you choose are healing. So I love this about you. And know that you don't have to be Reiki master teacher you don't have to have a title like that to be a spiritual teacher. Some of the greatest teachers I know have been, my floor man, my gardener, not that I have a permanent gardener, but I had a landscaper once who on a new build was just sat down with me, and we were talking about Hawaii, which led to talking about nature, which ended up talking, we were talking about life and our purpose. And he was there to put my shrubs in. So you never know. 1919 is your number, which if you added it together would be an 11. Not 1 plus 9 is 10, which is a 1. So it would be 1, 1, 11. This is very powerful. Transformation. Everything is changing this year. Things are finally moving ahead. There's no more waiting. There's no more hoping and dreaming things move forward. They're moving forward. So pay attention. It is asked that you make notice that you are well within that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. So stay very positive with your self-talk. Stay very open with spirit. I feel you are. I don't feel like I have to give you a little lecture like I did with Aries. I feel like Gemini, you not only get it, you live it. So be in that space. Be in that angelic space. What does Gemini need to know about luck, career, finances, business? Plans are working out perfectly. It has been a battle. You have had a long road. That's been a long hill to climb, right? But you're almost there. So get ready. Get ready to give gratitude to the divine for plans that are working out perfectly. Things are coming into balance and fruition. Love that. Wow. This is a lot going on. So this is a lot of customers, a lot of positive affirmations, a lot of travel with your business. Your product is reaching overseas. Your client base is growing. People are tuning into you, or people are buying your book. This is a lot of energy. Everything happening at once. So it might feel like nothing's happening, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. And then bam, it's all going to take off. Oh, and this is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is bringing you beautiful messages. And again, I'm feeling a lot of overseas activity for you, Gemini. So, or reaching a bigger audience in some way. So this is important. And it doesn't matter what you do. Maybe you're a banker, but all of a sudden there's somebody from far away wanting to, use your bank to and make investments and stuff. So here we go. Be ready. Be ready for new interests. Be ready for new friends. Be ready for new contacts. Be ready for some very, very positive and fun and maybe even romantic energy to come your way. Now, I know this is about money and career and finance, but I have a feeling those two are going together in your life. So, yay, good for you. Thank you for joining. I'm going to sign off on this video. And if you are one of our other signs, Cancer, Leo, Virgos, Libra, Sag, then tune into my next video. I thank you for joining. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell for when I do lives. And I thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your presence so much because it allows me to fulfill my destiny. Thank you. Have a great year.